Create to inspire. That's the motto of the renowned camera manufacturer Hasselblad. From taking the first photo on the moon to making a full-fledged photography camera in 2022, Hasselblad has come a long way. Its last release, X2D 100C, has attracted attention because of its outrageous price, but there are other aspects to appreciate about this beautiful camera. In today's video, we're going to discuss why Hasselblad X2D is our favorite photography camera of the last decade. As implied by its name, the Swedish camera manufacturer has already dabbled in rangefinder-style medium-format digital cameras. The initial X1D 50C model was introduced in 2016, followed by the X1D 50C2 in 2019. Despite a handful of performance quirks such as sluggish contrast-based autofocus and lengthy startup times that could potentially result in missed shots, both cameras delivered superb image quality thanks to their 50-megapixel medium-format sensors. With the X2D 100C, the manufacturer has upped the ante by increasing the resolution to 100 megapixels, introducing face detection autofocus, and incorporating a tilting touchscreen display at the back of the camera. Like its predecessors, the X2D 100C does not feature a mechanical shutter and instead utilizes the leaf shutter mechanism integrated into each XD mount lens, as well as the purely electronic shutter mode enabled by the sensor itself. Although some medium-format digital cameras such as the Fujifilm GFX series follow a typical design with a built-in mechanical shutter, the X2D 100C uses a more traditional approach. Each lens with an XD mount has its own built-in leaf shutter mechanism that makes a small click sound instead of the louder one from a mechanical shutter, reducing the risk of camera shake and enabling fast flash synchronization. The camera is slightly larger to accommodate a new sensor shift image stabilization system, and it features a minimalist layout with 2 function buttons on top, 4 function buttons on the back, and 2 dials, one on the front and one on the rear grip. This layout is in contrast to cameras like the Fujifilm GFX and most full-frame mirrorless models, which have a larger number of buttons and controls. The Hasselblad X2D 100C's main advantage lies in its ability to shoot in RAW format, which offers 16-bit color and makes the resulting files highly flexible during post-processing. Combined with the XCD 2.5/55V lens, each RAW file captured an impressive level of detailed and highly accurate colors. The camera excels at rendering a wide range of subjects from bright holiday decorations to subtle skin tones, and maintains its quality even with significant editing. The X2D 100C produces exceptional image quality that surpasses that of both 45-megapixel full-frame cameras and 50-megapixel medium-format models, which is the main reason to consider when purchasing it. If you prioritize image quality above everything else, the X2D 100C is definitely worth the value. The Hasselblad X2D 100C also features an improved face detection autofocus system that represents a significant upgrade from the earlier contrast-based system. This new system is effective, although it lacks some features that are now standard on many cameras. Notably, the camera does not have face or object tracking, so you just cannot expect it to continuously follow a subject's face when taking portrait shots. In addition, selecting the focus area may take some practice because it involves using the control wheels to move the AF point on one axis at a time, rather than a joystick controller, which some users may find less intuitive. In order to shoot quietly or to use older manual focus lenses with the X2D 100C, you must rely solely on the electronic shutter. However, electronic shutters like the one used in Sigma's FD camera often struggle to capture movement in a scene, and this is also true for the X2D 100C. The camera's 100-megapixel sensor cannot read out quickly enough to freeze moving objects in place, which can be a limitation for some photographers. Moreover, the battery life isn't really up to the mark, so you'll require at least one extra battery, which costs $99 and lasts for around 300 to 400 shots, depending on usage. While this is an improvement from previous models, it may not be sufficient for a full day of shooting. The X2D 100C does offer several impressive features, including an extra stop of dynamic range, a lower base ISO, a high-resolution viewfinder, a tilting touchscreen, support for CF Express cards, and even an internal SSD for storage. Despite lacking any video features, the Hasselblad X2D 100C is unbeatable when it comes to pure image capture. The natural color selection technology employed by Hasselblad is unparalleled, even surpassing Fujifilm's color science. The camera produces the most vibrant colors and richest files straight out of the camera that has ever been seen. However, if you need a camera that shoots both photos and videos, this is definitely not the ideal choice for you. This camera is the perfect fit for photographers who demand the best, and it's a great tool for portrait and travel photography. While it's not the best for capturing motion or action, it's perfect for post-portraits, details, and getting ready shots. It's a professional camera, but it's also important to consider how well it fits with your shooting style. For more fast-paced photography, a full-frame mirrorless camera with face tracking AF may be more appropriate. For even more fast-paced photography, and if money is no problem, or if we dare to say $80 to $100 does not sound like that much to you, owning the Hasselblad X2D 100C for travel photography would be the ideal choice, and the experience is very creative and satisfying, similar to shooting with medium format film cameras. So, do you agree with our opinion about the Hasselblad X2D? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below.